the GOAT. My bad, you already knew that. No, I ain't need me a church boy or that little platform. Been valet and I can prove that. Now mama got all them kids, and I got all the sibs. Cause I told her that I needed them soldiers. She gave me gang, said baby go gold. So part of my hunger, my mission is simple. Using my gift given by the creator to build a foundation to make that bitch older. I'll make a hit off a beatbox. I used to run that at Reeboks. Dedicate this to my granddad. He up there bragging on me now.
What's up, cousins? It's your girl Tamara Shanae, CEO and founder of Noir Online. Today we have a super exciting guest. I am a fan, big fan of Lena Waithe's hit original series, The Chi. We are kicking it one-on-one with this super talented, the voice. I like to call you the voice for the culture because I'm a super fan of your character. We are kicking it with Genesis Hale. How are you?
I am wonderful. How are you?
A little flustered today, but we're making it happen.
It's okay.
So for anybody that's been living under the rock, The Chi is this super dope series. Like I said, it's created by Lena Waithe exclusively through Showtime. It gives a deeper perspective, a deeper look into the lives and times of the older generation and the younger generation, from relationship dynamics, trying to make it in the hustle and the bustle of the city. And one of the things I appreciate as someone that is a big fan of television, I like the fact that it shines a light on Chicago as a city from a realistic point of view. It gives us a point of view that a lot of people like to oversight. So first of all, congratulations, 5 seasons in. Tell us what it's been like for you to play such an impactful character.
It's been a journey. It's definitely been a learning experience, but it has been nothing short of great. I grew up on this show. This is like one of the biggest things that I've done in my life. And it's been wonderful. I've been given room to grow and add bits and pieces of myself into my character, which I think is dope. And I get to see how people react to sometimes real Genesis versus Maisha. And yeah, it's great. It's been wonderful.
I'm glad you said that you grew up on the show. How old were you when you first got casted?
I was 12.
Ooh, young, super young. You weren't even a teenager yet.
No, I wasn't. I was not. But I was in double digits, so it kind of felt like, once you hit double digits, you kind of like, okay, I'm doing something a little bit. You feel me? But I wasn't in the teens. I didn't have a teen to the name yet. So
right.
Yeah.
So Maisha is a character, I feel it in the beginning was a little bit, people had a rough perception of her because she was a bully, but it didn't last long as we delved deeper into her character to see her background dynamic with her family, as well as she's super smart, which is an extra plus, and she knows what she wants from the beginning. So let's scale it back from the very beginning. When you first got the script from Maisha, what was your thoughts on it? Fearfulness, anything like that?
No. Well, because I was younger, I was just excited. I was like, okay, this is gonna be like a thing for me. Like I get to dive into something that's gonna be cool. It was really my parents that were like, why are they portraying you like this?
Right.
Because we read it, and there's that part in there where Maisha starts licking faces. And so my dad was like, oh no, you're not doing that. No, ma'am. This is we're not doing the show. Woo, woo. And I was like, Dad, just let me, I think I can do it.
Right.
And so it was that, and it was a lot of cussing. She was very aggressive, and it was a whole thing. And they were like, we don't want you to be seen like that, but I'm gonna let you play. And, thank you to Lena and Justin and the team. They decided that they wanted to come out of that. But at first I was just like, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna do it.
Absolutely. So 12 years old is very young to be on such a large platform. We're talking about Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So from being a little girl from Chicago, who was the first person you saw on TV or film or even in your life that made you feel like, yo, I can do this, I want to act?
Oh, my mom. She was doing The Lion King for a while. Acting came from really, actually before that, she was doing plays at the Black Ensemble Theater. What's the other one? she got it. Bailiwick. That's the other one.
Okay.
Remembering. She did so many plays, and I just went, every time with her, and I was like, this, like, I want to do this thing here. Right. And so that was my mom. Mm-hmm.
I love that. Shout outs to mom. Very big inspiration. So other than acting, this season we're seeing a completely different side of Maisha. I'm getting your name wrong. Maisha. She gets to dive deeper into the music side of things. Now, we did some digging, because that's what we do. That's what I do. That's how this whole thing started. It would be nothing if we didn't dig. We saw a video clip of you rapping. And how old were you? Because it's definitely a throwback. I think you were like up to here by the wall. So how old were you rapping? You had on a white shirt and you was giving us bars. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, you know what? Again, that part was from my dad.
Oh, wow.
He's MC, he raps, he teaches youth how to use that power of mastering the ceremony for positive impacts on the world. And I was, again, I'm in everything. Like, I was the kid where it was like, yeah, are you taking Genesis? Yes, we finna put Genesis on here. Like, this is what we doing. Like, this, you were gonna learn regardless. And I was about 5. And
okay.
Yeah, these were one of before I figured out how to use my pen, like, for real, my dad, like, what rap is that? Yeah, that's a CYC rap. So it was a rap that we did at this one school, and the group of kids at the time, they made a rap. Mm-hmm. And they didn't know that I was taking notes, as the this part of the curriculum was being like formatted and whatever. Right. And so towards the end, I was like, I want to do it. They was like, girl, you don't know this. And I was like, I'm finna do da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? And I just spit the whole thing. He was like, oh, okay. And so that became a part of like a set. I would go to, like, every time my dad would have shows, I'd be like, Daddy, can I perform? And he'll be like, yeah, and he'll try to make a way to get me on stage. And I'd be on stage and I'd do that little rap, and it's like, oh, she comes. And so that video was just one of the times where I was like, I wanted to spit. And my auntie Dina Dean, she was like, she put up the camera and we just got to going. So, yeah.
That's a beautiful thing. I love the family dynamic. I love the fact that your parents influenced your career and that they're hands-on. They're not just saying yes to anything. Oh, it's a camera. No, she's not doing this. She's not doing that. We need our Black families to be at the forefront of everything. So I definitely love that. Shout outs to your parents. What I found out recently, because like I said, love to dig, I found that you are writing your rhymes on The Shy, which is huge because it's fire. You know how sometimes shows, the rhymes be a little trash and we just like it because it's the character. But girl, we're here for all of it. So yes, tell us, how did that come apart? Did you go to Lena and the rest of the story writers like, oh, I want to do this, or was it just written in naturally?
So you know what? It was actually, it was a very full circle moment, but because I had gotten in the rhythm of performing for people, mm-hmm. And just using like little raps that I made and things like that, I have a issue with when there's a stage and there's somehow a microphone near you, mm-hmm. me, and there's a group of people, you're gonna see me somehow, some way, somewhere.
Now it sounds like an issue to me, girl.
It was just, it's like I could not do it. Right. That was the part. But anywho, so this was the season. Oh, what season was that? Well, was it season 2? I think it was the season 2. Yeah, it was a season 2 rap party.
Okay.
And, me and my friend Johnny, we was like, oh, look at the stage, there's this and this and that. It was like, we should go up there and rap because he does music too. Okay. And so he didn't end up doing it, but I did. So it was like I got up there and I spit a rap and I was doing a thing, and I ended up basically semi-hosting the little dance party vibe that was happening after that. But I had performed. And one of the writers at the time was like, yo, we want you to write on the show. And I was like, come on, I'm here for it. And we waited like 3 years for that to happen. But then we read that script. Like, I was at my dad's house and I was reading the script because we just got it. And I was like, dad. And he was like, what? And we looking at the script and it says like, oh, Maisha writes 8 bars. And this is the first one that we got from, I think that I did with Nia. Nia K. And we was just having the whole time. Like, we was excited. It was like, oh, she finna rap for the show. All my like my play cousins, my family, we called them. We like, yo, she finna rap for the show. And it was a moment, like, we just had a beautiful thing. And they was like, you gotta come with it, girl. You gotta actually no, that wasn't Nia K. That was season 4 when I was in the little closet rapping with Papa. Right. And again, same thing, calling everybody. It was hype. It was a vibe. So
definitely full circle. That means that it was meant to be.
For
Absolutely. Sure. So we love that. So Maisha is a very complex character. She's always had her eye on the prize from the very, very, very beginning. Tell us a little bit about her journey relationship-wise. From Kev to Papa to I'm focused on my own thing. Tell us a little bit what it's like playing that switcheroo.
Well, you know what? I think I can really only make inferences, but I guess as far as for me watching the show, being a fan, and playing the character, I feel like she started off independent, but she started off being independent for necessity. Like, it wasn't just because she grew into herself and she decided that she wanted to just be this cold Lone Storm cowboy. It was more so she needed to survive, period. Nobody was really checking for her. Nobody was really doing all these things. So she became scary. She was already an authoritative figure because of her having siblings and having to take care of them. A lot of the time she became a parent. And when you become a parent in a space where it's not needed, like school, you become intimidating. And that relationship forms. And so you like, all right, fine, just so that I don't get my feelings hurt, rawr, you feel me? And that's just what it was. And then, Chicago small. So you got, oh, this is my cousin. You end up liking her and yada, yada, yada. But she also, again, she's still a kid. So it came off like she saw Kev and she liked him, period. She ended up bumping into Papa. Papa got into it with her. You know the vibes. We all watch the show. Right? So there's that. But like, I guess as far as that skating rink scene and things like that, that was one time that she could flex her authority and was like, look, you're not finna take this away from me. Like, I get it. He likes you. Woo, but baby, it's me. It was forever gonna be me. It was forever gonna be me. But even then, they doing a little skating moment, and she's like, I know you like my cousin. And she's like, all right, I understand, but I just want you to know that we here. It didn't end up working out too bad until he needed her. Right. And that's where that relationship formed. So although it was kind of coming out of, again, necessity, she was still a kid and she still gave that love that she had for him. It was a whole thing. It was funny. It was a moment. They bonded or whatever, right? So you could imagine her hurt and you could imagine her reason to go back into beating everybody up and doing all the things when he decides he want to show up to her party and, like real life kiss her and then go and say he did it because he felt sorry. Right. Oh, because now it's up. Like now we back at it. Like what? Now I'm gonna back out everything I just said. Like what? No. So there's that. She took a moment to pause. We have to get right because
collect ourselves, correct.
Somebody come get him. Hello. And then I think when like that was season 3? Yeah, that third season, when like she came in the house and she was like, oh, okay. She had a different viewpoint. She was like, all right, cool, let me not. That was messy. That was a whole situation. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go shoot the shot. Because matter of fact, I don't care if you're the homie. I'm not a homie hopper, but check it out. Like she just, it was a little, all right, let me see if I still got it. Right. And she just so happened to find somebody that matched her. He wasn't as aggressive, but he shared that same story.
Mm-hmm.
And so they bonded. They became that little power couple. She would check him where need be, and he would listen and understand, and she would let him go off and do his thing. And they were just vibing. Like it was a good time.
Right.
And then he want to go and plug himself during her.
In the light.
Oh, I was like, Genesis was mad. Genesis was living. However, Maisha had to go through these moments. So I had to take it back, take off,
right.
You feel me? And just, because there's no possible way where, but it's common. So I guess it's common that you'll see people be in between blessings at a moment in time after helping you, because we were so like bouncing off of each other. It was a love circle. Me sharing my gift with you on your platform to help you out because your person that you wanted to come didn't show up. I said, I got slid in the cuff of him. Like she was like, I got you, boo. It's me and you against the world. Hey.
Right.
And so she got him, and then all of a sudden, you know how God works. Once you show your gift, here they come. And she had that magazine interview, and it was a whole thing. She got it. She was excited, and the first person
glow up, right,
was him. You know how it is. And I'm like, okay, cool. So this is when she starts coming into herself. Like, okay. Yeah, I'm about to turn up because people are seeing me for me. I don't gotta fight nobody no more. I don't gotta be this thing that I'm not. I don't necessarily have to take care of all these kids at once.
Yes.
I like, Shawty got a little space to stretch out so she can be herself,
Right.
And right when she's starting to be herself, he's still in that insecure mode of, because you got something that was kind of based off me.
Right.
I don't think you really deserve it. Now, so she just went and left him alone. She said, baby, I need space. What she could have done a lot of things. Okay. I know Genesis, don't listen. I would have done a lot of things different. However, though, she was like, listen, I think we need space. I think we need to just, and left it at that. I mean, she did kind of, you feel me, jab him in a rap, but that's because you're dating an artist, baby. That's just how life goes. You know how many songs we write off a heartbreak?
Right.
Come on, man. Like, get him with the times, babe. But yeah, so she went from being this immature person and scared into this beautiful person. Right. And did it require 2 heartbreaks? Yes. Did she end up being okay and mature in the last one? Yeah. Did she have bad blood to the other one? No. So right now, she's at a good space. She's chilling.
We absolutely love that for your character. I know you got a lot of slack for dumping Papa, but the breakdown, now we get it.
Like, please just understand where I'm coming from, y'all. I'm sorry.
Definitely. So we're knee deep into season 5, and this is one of my favorite seasons because it is exploring the dynamics of love, whether it be friendships, family, relationships, brotherhood, sisterhood. And I feel like with your character, with the bond that Maisha is creating with, is it Jenna or Gemma?
Gemma. Mm-hmm.
Gemma. Don't kill me, y'all. The dynamic through sisterhood that Maisha is making with.
Sorry. Bye. It's my mom.
Everyone. Hello, beautiful. You raised an amazing daughter. Amazing. She's so soft-spoken.
I love her.
Hi, Mom.
What do you guys do?
It's perfectly fine. So the dynamic that Maisha and Gemma are creating through sisterhood, it didn't start off like that. It was a little sketchy because of the past with Kev, and she was doing some shady stuff. But we're here now with her backing you with being an artist and development and stuff like that. And we don't want to tell everything because, some people probably be behind, but Maisha's holding her down. That's just who she is as a character. She holds everyone around her down. Tell us why you think it is important for viewers, no matter what age it is, to see Black women portraying sisterhood on the big screen?
As far as that goes, it's a whole large answer, so I'm trying to like formulate it into words.
Girl,
but
we got time.
Maisha is really good at supporting, like you said, and that again comes from that base of needing to support her family.
Right.
Period. When Gemma comes along again, but yeah, Maisha's background by itself is don't test me, don't come for what I love, and I got you. That initial relationship was that we're gonna keep it at a distance because I feel like you trying to right? But everybody grows up. You feel me? They have a maturity period. And so now they become friends. After the SAT, Gemma's feeling kind of whatever about it. Mm-hmm. And Maisha's like, let me help you. Like help you as in we gonna talk this out. Right. And I think that part by itself, like, first of all, that's important because that's what we do as girls, as friends, as students, whatever, we gonna help each other figure it out because we all in the same group. That's period. Right. We trying to get it together. I know me as a senior, baby, we out. Like everybody, listen, I am done, but I will help where need be, and my friends will help me because we all in the same area. So there's that. Secondly, as far as the other thing that we're talking about, that's motherly instinct, period. And again, that's important because a lot of times you're gonna see what happens when children don't have the support in the proper areas and how friends replace all of that in a sufficient way. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So it's just, I'm trying to like say it so I don't go off into a tangent, but yeah, basically what Maisha is doing is being like, okay, cool. I am going to keep this at a distance. I'm not finna sit here and baby you. I'm not gonna coddle you. But we're gonna talk this out. We're gonna understand how you feel about it. Because we are Black women and we are aware of the risks that situation comes with. We got to be mindful of everything, of like how your mental is, how your body is, how you interact with so and so and so and so. So I think it's a good pairing because with that, Gemma is susceptible to a lot of stress right now. Right. She was in that specific moment. And Maisha is good at being like, listen, you feel me? I'm here. It's a form of protection. And then after that, after the whole thing happened, she was still there. And it was like, all right, cool. Now, on that side of reciprocity, Gemma, while dealing with all these other things, was like, oh, you have a gift. You have something. And I think we can work with that. Because I don't want to be in whatever situation I'm in as far as like school wise. She's like, I want to do something with my life. Maisha come along with something to work with. And she like, bet, let's check this out. So she's helping her go through her rhymes and her stage presence and helping her get out of whatever she's doing. It's a good relationship. It's just fun. Right. And it's useful. Do I think it's important for children to see it on TV? Yeah, because that's groundwork. So that when you get older, you can understand this is what it's supposed to look like, as opposed to what's going on in the world right now. Everybody is like, oh, I'm here for myself. If you pay me, that's the vibe. Like that, the whole thing is like, what? You're not trying to give me my money. Do you know what I'm worth? By the time you recognize my worth, I'll be worth more. All that. Right. That's cool. You feel me? But we don't have to be dog eat dog in a world where everybody is getting eaten right now. Like that quarantine sat everybody down. Like we have much needed that people were supposed to see. Like, relax, bro. We come together. We do things as a unit. Right. And so yeah, I think it's important because the best way to get especially younger people to see it is through things that they like. Right. Like so I know I'm like, otherwise, if my mama tell me, I'm be like, I mean, yeah, but to my mom, like, okay, girl. But you know, if I see it as something I like, I'm more susceptible to it.
Right.
And so I think Lena did a great job, and Justin, everybody did a great job of showing it.
Y'all doing way better than a great job. I'm here for it. Every single bit of it, every week. So we're gonna get into some fan Q&As. We did some digging through Twitter because once again, that's what we do. One of the questions that was asked is how come they switched it up with Maisha this season? What happened with college? How do you feel about that?
I think it was well explained in episode 4. Or Maisha basically stated that college was her mom's dream. That was she also stated that yes, the least she could do is make her proud.
Right.
But again, this was out of necessity. Like Maisha never really got to explore what it felt like moving on her own accord. Without the siblings and Papa and whatever, she didn't have that much time. And so when Gemma comes along, she's like, look, I don't want to do this, but I see you struggling. I see you in the same path that I was in, and I want to give you the opportunity to come out as well. And Maisha's like, first of all, girl, back up, because I know who you are, I know what you did, but now I'm listening to you like, hold on, baby, like, you may be right. I want to see where this takes me if I choose myself.
Right.
And that's where we are.
Love that. So a question that we've been asking since the beginning, probably season 2 of this season, there's an ongoing triangle that we got a little bit of comments from the cast pertaining to the Emmett, Tiff, and Keisha dynamic. Speaking from the outside in, completely innocent, as a fan, a viewer of The Chi, who is an innocent person within this triangle? If you don't believe there's none, that's fine.
I'm like, innocent, like didn't do anything wrong?
Right.
Nobody. Like just as far as it goes, like, okay, there are numerous moments where each and every person redeems themselves. Like, Tiff is getting a lot of flack right now. Shout out my girl Hannah, that's my bestie. Anywho, she getting a lot of like flack about everything right now because you did wrong. But before that, again, she got through a phase where she was able to honestly and clearly articulate her feelings.
Right.
Period. As far as Keisha goes, Keisha went through so much that she had to regroup, period.
Right.
And is it natural for her to go back to what she knows to feel safe? That's fine.
Right.
Yeah, don't do that. Like, and then as far as Emmett, again, you follow your heart, King. I get it. Okay. I understand. Everybody's gonna spin the block. I hear you. It's just, no, it was like everybody did good, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know who came before who,
right.
It's like, wait, hold on, now I gotta think about it because wait a minute. No, yes, okay, no. Ooh.
It's a lot. We even caught Lena with that. She was like,
because like I think Tiff came before Keisha. But that was at baby mama status. Right. And so they did that little back and forth situation. Ooh. No, yeah, everybody's still wrong. Because it's like, yeah, you shouldn't have doubled back. Once you said, like, forget all of this. They were in love. Boom. Right. That was how we opened the episode. I hear you. Y'all had a baby, so there's that. But regardless, if they want to rekindle this, because you did kind of break this up, let them, But regardless of that, that is confusing. No one's innocent. That's all. That's my goal, because I'm gonna talk about this forever. But nobody is innocent. Everybody is grown.
Right.
But nobody is completely innocent. No.
Right. We'll take that.
Because what? Wow.
Okay. As a fan, name a cast member, one, that you would like to see get their entire life together on the show. They're just doing too much each season. No shade, because I know you guys got this big family dynamic.
As far as doing too much, I don't think nobody is doing too much. Like it's literally Chicago. Like everybody is in some sort of turmoil.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, Jesus, hold on. Needs to get their entire life together. I would say Bakari to be funny, but I want to see him do something crazy first. Like really
crazy in the way he's already doing?
Yes, like I feel like
girl.
I feel like he could step it up a little bit. But Kevin,
I can see that.
like he's on the road to recovery.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like listen, I want to see you heal.
Right.
That's because you never finished actually therapy about the first that happened from season 1. So go through all these emotions, feel all these things, bring it back to you being a kid, because that's the first thing that we have yet to see. Like in real life, people actually go and heal,
right?
Instead of just being like, you know what, forget it, I got it.
Right.
You know, I want to see that. I want to see that. Yeah, Papa's fine. And then, oh Jesus, who was really doing a lot? I don't know. Everybody is like, okay. Like, I think, oh no. My baby Jake. I need like the entire together. I'm cleaning up, like spring cleaning, bleach, elbow grease, like real life scrub and shine, like scrub daddy, Mr. Clean, the mop. Like I need to see you tighten up, babes.
Right.
But it's just no. As a fan, get it together, King. Please get it together.
Okay, so those are the folks that need to get it together. So we only have a few episodes left in the season. We're heartbroken because we don't see y'all till next year. But what can you tell us in 3 words or less for fans to expect as the season begins to wrap up? Without telling us too much, because we hate a spoiler alert.
Ooh. I'm gonna be completely honest. Sometimes I be forgetting about like that's why I watch the show, because I'd be like, where did we who said what? 3 words. I could just say
or less. You could even do 1.
Okay. Yeah. I say my 1 word is growth.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. My 1 word is growth. Everybody grows and we're gonna continue to grow. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like that. We're gonna hold you to it too.
Yeah. You're gonna see a lot of growth. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so before we let you go, as I stated in the beginning, you are a woman of many, many talents, from acting to you were in a movie, from acting to film to music, and you are a host of your own show, your own platform, where you're shining light on things going on in Chicago. So tell us, what can we expect within the 4th quarter for you, within everything dealing with that?
Within the 4th quarter, this is preparation. Mm-hmm. This is like I told my team, this is the last year that we get to see me running around frantically. We're getting everything together. This is construction period. We finna turn up in the best way possible. This is just tying up loose ends. This is like gathering all the fans. Like, you know how you gotta open the doors of the church to let the people in first? You don't start service for this. No, we gotta set the camera up, the ties, the little crackers with the juice gotta be in the communion vibe. Like we're just opening the doors of the church and we are letting people come in, our fans. We're getting ready because we're about to do something great. Mm-hmm. Everybody who really is with me, as far as my team, we are vetting people in and out, just trying to see who is ready, because this is something that I've never seen before, y'all have never seen before, and it's gonna be amazing.
And we're here for the entire ride. You are wise beyond your years. You're the youngest person I've ever interviewed, and you were excellent. Yes. You made Nora Online history. You are officially a cousin. All right? And you know we love our cousins. Thank you so much for tapping in with us. We're going to have to speak to you in the future with new music, new projects. We are here for the entire ride. Tell your fans any last words before we let you go.
Yeah, the doors of the church are open. Everybody buckle up because we are doing wonderful things. This is going to be a great space of healing. Right. I don't know what to call y'all yet. I know everybody got cousins. I don't know. We're gonna come up with a name, everybody together. Right. So let me know. My Instagram, my full name is Genesis Denise Hale. Just comment so I can know what we supposed to do. Right. But yeah, just stay safe, y'all, and stay great.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Genesis. You are a true treat. Many blessings to everything that you do. We will be in the church service when you take the stage front and center, and we're very, very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What's up, y'all? My name is Genesis Denise Hale, the melanated multi-hyphenate, and I've partnered with TrueStar to give y'all a new show where we will be interviewing every extraordinary youth from Chicago you can imagine, called Content, Culture, Life.